Qui-Gon Jinn's fate in Star Wars is one of the most pivotal turning points in the saga, influencing the trajectory of Anakin Skywalker's life and the galaxy as a whole. Qui-Gon's death is steeped in philosophical irony and raises intriguing what-if scenarios. Let's break it down into components for clarity. Before we get into today's video, please leave a like, drop a comment, and hit that subscribe button. With that being said, let's get into the video. First, we have to go over Qui-Gon's role and philosophy within the story. Qui-Gon was a unique Jedi, embodying a more balanced view of the Force compared to the Jedi Council. He respected the Jedi Code, but was not bound by its dogmatic limitations. This flexibility allowed him to listen to the living Force, a philosophy emphasizing intuition, the present moment, and the interconnectedness of life over the rigid traditions of the Jedi Order. He believed Anakin was the prophesied chosen one, destined to bring balance to the Force. Unlike the Council, which viewed Anakin with suspicion, Qui-Gon saw his potential and was willing to defy the Jedi Order to train him. His faith in Anakin was not blind, but rooted in his belief that understanding and compassion were key to guiding the boy. Next, we have to go over the philosophical irony of Qui-Gon's death. Qui-Gon's death at the hands of Darth Maul was the first Sith victory in 1,000 years, yet it was not a triumph of ideology or power, but one of chance. The Jedi Order, despite its wisdom and strength, was unable to protect its most forward-thinking member. The Sith succeeded not because of their strategy, but because of the Jedi's complacency and Qui-Gon's isolation within his order. Qui-Gon was arguably the only Jedi capable of providing the nuanced guidance Anakin needed. His death left Anakin to be trained by Obi-Wan Kenobi, who, though skilled and noble, lacked the maturity and understanding of the living Force that Qui-Gon possessed. Ironically, the Jedi Council's approval for Obi-Wan as Anakin's master fulfilled Qui-Gon's wishes, but in a manner that sowed the seeds of Anakin's fall to the dark side of the Force. Qui-Gon's death set in motion the events to lead to the rise of Darth Vader and the eventual destruction of the Jedi Order. The balance he sought was achieved, but only through immense suffering and destruction. This outcome underscores the tragic irony of the prophecy. Balance was not a peaceful state, but a cataclysmic reset. If Qui-Gon had survived his duel with Darth Maul, the galaxy's trajectory could have been profoundly different. Qui-Gon's mentorship would have likely focused on nurturing Anakin's connection to the living Force, while addressing his emotional struggles. Unlike the Jedi Council, which suppressed emotions, Qui-Gon might have taught Anakin to understand and manage his feelings, particularly his fear of loss. His survival could have led to a massive shift within the Jedi Order. His unorthodox approach might have prompted reforms, making the Jedi less dogmatic and more attuned to the realities of the galaxy. This change could have reduced the Order's vulnerability to Palpatine's manipulations. Qui-Gon's wisdom and ability to sense the living Force might have made him a significant obstacle to Palpatine's rise. He could have uncovered the Sith Lord's identity or prevented critical events such as Anakin's turn to the dark side. With Qui-Gon as his master, Anakin might have avoided the psychological turmoil that led to his fall. The bond between Qui-Gon and Anakin, rooted in trust and mutual respect, could have provided the stability Anakin needed to resist the temptations of the dark side. The irony of Qui-Gon's death lies in the contrast between his vision and the galaxy's fate. He saw harmony through the living Force, but was silenced before he could bring his philosophy to fruition. This mirrors the broader theme of Star Wars, the cyclical struggle between light and dark, balance and imbalance, often driven by individuals caught in the larger machinations of fate. Had Qui-Gon lived, the galaxy might have seen a gentler path to balance, one achieved through understanding rather than destruction. His absence, however, ensured that the prophecy unfolded in its darkest form, underscoring the tragic truth that sometimes the greatest visionaries are lost before their dreams can be realized. Thanks if you made it this far into the video. If you like this video, please leave a like, drop a comment. It really shows me what you guys like, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. With that being said, I am out of here.